Hello. माइसकेको त फेरि पनि आजको यो रात हाम्रो स्ट्रिममा लेट्स ब्रेकिङ गो आज पनि हामी क्रेजी हान्नुपर्छ ल त्योभन्दा अगाडि म चाहिँ मेरो स्क्रिन लिन्छु नि हामी हानिहालौँ Gymnastic, hi bro, hi. Welcome back. Wait, screen number two. Number screen two, only one carry. Born a person. Lovely आयो होइन ल अगाडि बढौँ है त हामी Let's go. Let's go. Let's go first game हाम्रो आज त म खेल्दै पनि छैन यार गेम सो हामी चाहिँ नाम ल आरामले खेल्नुपर्छ हामी Feeling all the bluebirds. It's you. Little baby. Get him. Wow, you're a sir. Welcome back. So, एड्रिनोले नि घन्टी बजाएर ल एड्रिनो कसको त्यो पनि हेर न यहाँ बुझ्दैन एड्रिनो कसको हो कि त्यो पनि हेर न मलाई यार तँमा हिजोदेखि म थाहा छ हिजोदेखि त्यो के अरे म्यामले रिजल्ट हेर्दा आज म कति बजी सुतेको आज म दिउँसो 12 बजी सुतेको रिजल्टले पनि गर्नु पर्यो यार आज
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
उसको हेऱ्यो युगेजिरो ए उसको त उहिले हेरे
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now,
2 घण्टाको भिडियो भनेको
there's the whistle, and here we go. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, and without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react.
एड्रिनो यार त्यो बल भेटाएको भए बल हुन्थ्यो नि अहिले दुई दिन छैन यार अघि भर्खर त उठेँ म के गर्यो फेरि म भन्दैछु त आज 12 बजी सुतेर अघि भर्खर उठेँ क्या म त उठ्न बित्तिकै हात मुख धोएर आएको म यता
Plays a sharp little ball here. Hoisted in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
इन्स्टा लाइफमा सुसाइड एटेम्प कार क्रेस गरेर बटर लाइफ ओए के गर्छ बे साँच्चै भनेको कि जिस्केको
Our very first corner. They've played it short. Lookman is onto this.
Well played and well cleared.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that could set him on his way.
त्यसले साँच्चैको गरे हो कि त्यो म्यामले भिजुअलाइज गरे म त्यही बुझ्न सकिरहेको छैन क्या त्यसको हुन्छ नि अथेन्टिक हो कि म्यामले हल्का हल्का त्यसले
And here's Lewandowski. Saliba gets across to intercept that.
वाइटी सर्ट्स भरि त्यही छ मेरो त
Joined us. Well, you've missed no goals.
मैले युट्युबको सर्ट्सै हेर्दैन यार
Wide. Xavi Alonso.
ए भरि तिमीले त्यो देख्यो त्यो के अरे घन्टीवालाको घन्टी के अरे घन्टी भन्छ त्यो कान काट्छीवाला आन्टी हो क्या
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Rafinha! And the counter is on. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Bale. Strong running down that left flank.
Great feat, that.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Oh,
You're no man,
missed everyone is...
He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
यहाँ जेनेरेटेड हो होइन हौ कुन ठाउँमा गाडी त सबले चाहेको देख्यो कि नै तिमीले भिडियो कान काट्नुपर्छ भनेर
Is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Kane. Rafinha. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Thuram. Adriano gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
यो राउन्डमा त्यसले कसरी खेलाइरहेछ
That is pretty much the end of that. And this is Lewandowski. Xavi Alonso deals with that. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet.
त्यो देखेको थिएँ एउटा फोटो नि देखेको थिएँ कान्डरसन दिएको बालेलाई त्यो स्यान्डरसन दिएको चाहिँ देखेन त्यो मैले चाहिँ त्यो चाहिँ देखेँ क्या के अरे सबले चाहेको क्या
They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Nepal really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Busquets. Now it's Rooney. This might spell danger. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Incoming delivery. That's a decent clearance. Oh, good-looking ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in
As fast
considerable
as Bruno
discomfort.
Laya
Do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Wow.
Nedved is standing over this
Sathi
one.
बहुत के मैच.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
यार هذه بني यार.
Albertini! Oh,
Let's go. زود का Adriano. No one त्यस्तो.
the highest order.
No one. Let's go. Albertini मिठो गोल dos
Well, he
pata.
made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to
Beauty
keep
dos
pushing.
nice.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question
यी
now
वटा
is,
यसले
are they
फालेको
gonna
त्यस्तो गोल
sustain it?
हान्न पाउँदैन हो. बिबिसीमा टुक्कर टुक्कर दिइराख्नुपर्छ.
And he's well positioned here. Judge,
हेर्न कि
surely!
पर्यो यार.
He's got a
उता
goal!
स्टुकुममा एक्लै कमरेडले घन्टी बजाइसक्यो.
They have hauled themselves off the canvas.
रकम
Yeah, he did
रकम.
well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was
त्यो पार्टीदेखि पनि दुईजनाले जिते होइन.
right.
लेटेस्ट के छ? लेटेस्ट कति छ?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Brazil
Yeah,
really
not
can
really.
sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that'll do under the circumstances.
Owen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Ronaldo. And
Cha.
that was very necessary. Added time
First
is
game
on.
draw.
There goes the whistle.
हाम्रो भयो द्रा
Nothing to
द्रा
separate the
द्रा.
sides in the end. Not for the want of
एक शॉट
desire,
तानेर चाहिँ के
drive
आशा
or
गर्ने.
determination. No complaints.
अच्छा. उता घन्टीको नर्थ मण्डनको गुणगान गर्छ. त्यो त मैले पनि देखाएको थिएँ यार. Raul become a new PM after election or cover Balin. Balin पनि चला नि यार. त्यो फिक्सै भनौँ न अब त होइन. अघि नै हेर्दाखेरि 70 कति थियो. हर्कले जित्यो र हर्कले जित्यो कि के भयो हेर्नै पर्छ यार पिएम त हाम्रो बालेन नै होला नि ल योलाई इङ्ग्लिसमा कन्भर्ट गरेँ मैले इङ्ग्लिसमा 75 सिट छ 75वटा सिट जितिसक्यो अनि 48वटा लिडमा छ 48वटा ठाउँमा 48 भनेपछि कति हुन गयो 40 30 यता आएपछि 110 110 5मा 5 20 124 सिट भनौँ न अब 124 सिट उसकै भइसक्यो 165मा ढुक्कै छ मलाई त टिट कसको लाग्छ भनेपछि यो उसको कि घन्टी र सुत्रिएको सुत्रिएको 4वटाले जित्यो अनि घन्टी भन्छ सरी ताराले फेरि 3वटा रुखको 10वटा रहेछ जितेको 9 ठाउँमा लिड माटो माटो नै भयो जस्तो छ ओइ ल अर्को त लिडमा छ त के हो 90,000 भा रहेछ भोट टोटल भोट 40,000 काउन्टमा छ होइन 40,000मा 18,000 लग्यो गोमा तामाङले 11,000 7,000को डिफ्रेन्स हेरौँ के हुन्छ यतातिर 78 विन 78 भइसक्यो 78 हो कि 75 हो 78 भयो भनेपछि यहाँ अपडेट भएको छैन हाम्रो पात्रमा यहाँ 75 देखाइरहेछ वेलकम टु इन्टिग्रेसन चाहिँ एज ए पिएम इयर विक त्यो त अफकोर्स अफर आइसकेको छ म फेरि हुन्छ यतातिर फेरि नलागौँ भनेर यतातिर आएको कि म फेरि स्ट्रिम अफर त आइसकेको छ र केटा आउनु पर्यो बचाउनु पर्यो अरे मलाई ला 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 बालेन नेक्स्ट पिएम तर हर्केको जति म आर्ट छैन बालेनको छैन इन्डियासँग ब्याटल गर्नु परिहाल्यो भने ब्याटलै गरिहाल्नुपर्छ भन्ने छैन नि त जसले तर अब हेर म को हुन्छ जित्ने थियो जितिहाल्यो अब जे गर्छन् गर्दा नि राम्रै ओइ 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 ओइ
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Let's focus on play game, yes.
And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping,
Little bit.
underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in
Best!
के भएको
Oh, surely that deserved
दोस्रो त
better.
खुट्टिहाल्न
It's
मान्दैन नि त
important to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Good ball over the top. Chance!
खुट्टा हाल्नु नि यार खुट्टा हाल्नै मान्दैन
That one
कस्तो
out.
लजाको हो र
It was a
यस्तो लजाउनु त भएन नि त होइन
The ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Saudi Arabia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries a deft little ball.
त्रीको गोइनमा पर्ला त सिक्सहरू स्ट्याम्प परिहाल्छ नि नपरे स्पेन्सर एमफिले म यस्तो नभएर जान लाग्छैन न त मलाई पनि एउटा सिबी चाहिरहेछ बरु मलाई तिमीले बरु मलाई 2200 जति हालिदिऊ न 2200 को गोइन मसित पहिला 900 छ 2200 भनेपछि 3100 को हान्छु म
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
हैन मैले क्लियर क्लियरै दाबिन्न
Quick to
के
recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
हैन के भन्छ मलाई यस्तो स्पोन्सर हान त
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Always onto this. He's having a shot!
Nice win.
Really taken goal.
ठ्याक्कै 2200 भएपछि
It again.
2200 को किन्छु हैन
Double quick
अनि
time.
त्यसपछि म 900 हुन्छ यो सोमबारसित 50 कोइनले 1000 हुन्छ अनि के रे
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its
3200
finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game.
हेर्न
now.
भयो
The
दर्शकले
command has been established.
ए तपाईको बेस जिकेको हो मेरो त भेन्डसार हो यार भेन्डसार अति बवाल
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
भेन्डसार अर्को नयाँ जुन हान्छ नि त्यो क्रेजी भएर हान्छ हेरेन भन्थ्यो भनौँला हैन अर्को भेन्डसार हान्नुपर्छ यस्तो क्रेजी आउँछ नि यो गाडी यस्तो बवाल छ अहिले
Now it's Rooney. A mixture of good defending.
गोल गयो भनेर मैले छोड्दै आउँछु हैन रोकिदिन्छ के दोस्ले
Progress. Batistuta.
फेरि जुन बल रोक्छ भने चाहिँ त्यो गोल खाइदिन्छ नाइस ओइ ओइ
Martinez.
किन यस्तो हाइमा होतमा आफूले तारिफ गर्न नपाउँदै गोल खान लाग्छ त
Xabi Alonso. Shoots! It's a loose ball. He won't be happy with that one. Rooney absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bale is the type of player who always
He- we
likes
fall
having
in on you.
space in front of him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too.
नट बुफन र पिटर स्मिचल नाइ खान अलि बेसी के खान पनि अति बवाल है
First half.
सुन्यो है सुन्यो
Review the first half.
Nepal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter.
तर मलाई चाहिँ बुफन पनि राम्रो छ यार बुफन कुनवाला राम्रो छ भन्दाखेरि त्यो बड्डो भन्दा पनि त्यो भर्खरको त्यो यङवाला बुफन आएको थियो नि अस्ति न त्यो पनि यस्तो बवाल थियो त्यो आएको बेला र नदी
It's been a remarkable contest.
पिटर स्मिचल चाहिँ मलाई किन त्यस्तो लाग्दैन यार तिमीहरूलाई कस्तो लाग्छ होइन अब आफ्नो आफ्नो हुन्छ नि त सबैको मलाई त्यो यङवाला बुफन दिएपछि म चाहिँ पिटर स्मिचल फ्यान नहोला यार
Once more.
दुईटामा चुज गर्न परेपछि भनौँ न मेरो लागि
He
चाहिँ
felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
बेसीको त भण्डसार स्मिचल अनि शेष हो तर त्यो माथि पनि भेन्डसार बवाल हो हेर
First corner.
इटालीवाला साथी इटालीवाला अघि त्यो आएको थियो नि यार त्यो बुफनको दुईटा त कार्ड आयो होइन बर्डवाला होइन कि यङवाला त्यो वर्ल्ड कप वालाको थियो नि
And that has been knocked clear. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Decent chance! That's another chance.
माइनस बुफन अति बवाल रहेछ बुफन राम्रो छ क्या 2006 वाला याप वर्ल्ड कप बुफन अति बवाल छ हेड त्यो वाला कार्ड पनि
Extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this
Yours,
time.
yours, go on and
Still
six.
has to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A case now
Very, very.
of complete control. Well,
दियो
the defence proved
नाइस
infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mateus, Filippo Inzaghi, Mateus, Filippo Inzaghi, deftly away. Looking for a runner. And this is Adriano. He's through. Now is he in? It's
ओए के भन्नुपर्ने
Adriano!
रहेछ
Now who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Now it's Neymar. Xavi Alonso calmly anticipates. Great vision. He's under a lot of pressure there. Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Chance for a shot!
यस्तो भयो यार
No, not quite.
Messi probably
केटा
should have
तिम्रो के
taken
छ
a
भोलिदेखि
moment and looked for
भोलिदेखि त फेरि
pace.
कलेज
Helped to put your
स्कुलहरू
head on
खुल्ने
at the
होला
same
होइन
time, Peter.
तनाव यार मेरो पनि भोलिदेखि कलेज नदीको फेरि एक हप्ता के गरेर गयो कि मेरो त सुतेर गयो यार म सुतेरै गयो भन्छु आजको दिन पनि सुतेरै गयो म्यामले आज म 12 बजे आज रातभरि म सुतेको छैन थाहा छ त्यो के अरे भोटिङ के भयो त्यो हेर्दा हेर्दै अनि बिहान 5 बजीतिर आँखा लाग्न लागेको थियो
Shocking intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this
अनि
fashion,
त्यसपछि
Peter,
फेरि म
they're going
म्यामले
to have
के हेर्न
to
थाल्यो
really
भनेपछि त्यो के
test
अरे
their own
कमेन्टहरू हुन्छ
patience
नि
in here.
कमेन्टहरू
No
हाँस्दा
one through.
हाँस्दा र नदीको चाहिँ
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Big chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into
के
study
गर्दा
mode
गर्दा
then,
7 बजे
and he's
त्यसपछि त
read it
निन्का लाग्थ्यो अनि
beautifully.
त्यसपछि फेरि 12 बजीसम्म बसेँ 5 बजे उठ्नु छ अब
Kylian
11
Mbappe.
बजे निदाउने हो
Time and
कस्तो
again they are repelled.
मेरो पनि भोलि 7 बजीदेखि छ यार
Up by
क्लास
3, but they
7 देखि
will
9
take
छ
their
फेरि
foot off the
2
pedal.
बजीदेखि 4 छ र हेर्नु यतिकै छ
5 minutes left on the clock. Nani promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he spark a counter here? And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Bale. And it's
तपाईँ कुन
Courtois.
चाहिँ सब्जेक्टमा अनर्स गर्नु हुँदैछ कलेजमा मेरो नेटवर्किङ एन्ड साइबर सेक्युरिटी साथी 30K
A moment
को
to try
खुसी
and
लिन
place the
जानुपर्छ
cherry on the
ब्याक
cake.
रेडी भन भाइ भइहाल्छ नि यार तिम्रो त सिधै भने होइन होइन नि यो फाइनल हो अनि फाइनल इयरमा पनि 2वटा सेमिस्टर हुन्छ नि त एउटै
He's there to head
फाइनल
it!
इयरमा पनि 2वटा सेमिस्टर फर्स्ट
No,
सेमिस्टर
he
सक्यो
didn't
सेकेन्ड
quite get
सेमिस्टर
it right.
फाइनलको यो पनि भइहाल्छ होला अब भ्याएपछि शीतल हुने हो भने
And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and this.
But the little baby रुखलाई एकछिन ओके आयो होइन रिजल्ट आयो कि नै यसो हेरौँ न रुखला 25-26 रिजल्ट नआएको रहेछ के आयो 24 यो होइन आएको रह्यो 24-25 मेरो 24-25 ओहो अब जोइनिङ गरेर मलाई यस्तो कोही स्पोन्सर आएर वाउ गेममा पनि छ इन्ट्रेस्टेड स्पेसली फुटबल अरू गेम पनि खेल्नुहुन्छ अरू नाम भन नि तिमी मलाई मलाई अरू गेम फेरि त्यो के अरे म फेरि अरू गेम के खेल्छु म अरू गेम म प्ले स्टेसनमा खेल्छु यार कन्सोलमा खेल्छु धेरै मोबाइलभन्दा पनि मोबाइलमा चाहिँ यो र चेस भनौँ न अरू गेम चाहिँ तिमीले नाम भन बालेन्सर विल बी विनर आई गेस भइहाल्यो नि ए त्यो जितिसक्यो त त्यसले त त्यसको त रिजल्ट आयो होइन बालेनको त बालेन जितिसक्यो 50,000को उसले ग्यापले होइन उसको 60,000 छ क्या हो अनि त्यो केपीको फेरि 18,000 हो आई गेस रमाइलो त यहाँ पो छ त कट्टर फ्यान भन्ने हुन्छ नि यही हो क्या कट्टर आर्सेनलको फ्यान र नतिकै छ अरे ए त्यो टक्सिक मुभी त म्यामले ऊ भएछ होइन
Well, football is, of course,
यस्तो हुन्छ
ultimately
नि
just a
यो
game,
महिना म
and the next 2
पर्खेकै
hours
त्यो
will
मुभीको
have
लागि थियो
real
दिन
bangers.
चाँडै
The
जा भनेको
stadium is full of
लास्टमा जुनमा
noise and
छाडिदियो
cheer.
यार
This
कति
certainly
गऱ्यो होइन
is.
जुन मारेर
And the mood is boisterous. It is a
यही महिना भएको
bloodbath
भए अबको
ambiance
ठ्याक्कै
with the
एक
central
अबको 2
characters
हप्तामा
who are
थियो
ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
अन्त के सोचेको थिएँ त्यो उमै
It's always nice
हलमै
to see
ट्राइबोर्ड लगेर जान्छु अनि
successful
त्यो
still
स्ट्रिम
playing
गरिदिन्छु सोचेको
midfielders.
थिएँ अब के गर्नु
Really
अन्त
exceptional
तिम्रो
talent.
फ्यान हो
He
सारी
could play alongside anyone.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. And I think when it comes to his
तिमीले यस्तो भने
position,
कि अर्को पटक
football's
भेटेको बेला
signal
सिग्नेचर
play
र एउटा सेल्फी फिक्स ल
sense
तिमीलाई
is it. He finds it with such graceful movement, and his invention does the rest.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Timber. And that's been intercepted.
That's great.
Could be danger here. Havertz. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Xavi Alonso.
पछाडि पास आयो
Oh, well measured. Xavi Alonso defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Great defending, strong and determined. Perez. Well, that has not gone well. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rooney.
रेड स्यार
Concedes a free kick for that.
हेलो
And he's going to have his name taken.
नेपालमा राइट नाउ टाइम एन्ड इयर कति चाहिँ दाइ छ त टाइम एन्ड इयर नेपाली कति चल्दैछ भनेको आज कति 23 तारिक हो होइन नेपाली 23 तारिक 82 के भनेको मैले पुरै बुझेन तिम्रो
Look at the space here. He's found the way. Big header.
Yes.
And he's done it.
Adriano. Lovely heading. अति बाबाले.
Quality.
Bullet hitter.
Certain,
Hitter,
searing,
bullet hitter.
and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
तर यसलाई phenomenal finishing दिएको भए पनि बल हुन्थ्यो जस्तो लाग्छ यार यो. जस्तो phenomenal finishing दिएको भए नाइस हुन्थ्यो
We
होला.
have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Havertz.
Nepal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary. Can he get it through? Timber. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. No, it's come to nothing. Bale goes direct. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Adriano. Rooney, great vision. He's shifting through the gears here. White.
सिटी गरे यार मैले यहाँ त 10:40 टाइम भनेको टाइम कति भयो यार 10:55 छ 10:55 तिमी कहाँ इन्डिया हो इन्डिया र यहाँ 15 मिनेट फास्ट छ इन्डिया भन्दा रेन्डर खायो गेम बवाल तरिकाले
Nicely weighted ball. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. That's none challenge. Free kick given.
आज चाहिँ अलि ढिलै सुत्छु होला यार म 1-2-3 बजेतिर आज म अघि भर्खर उठेँ के त्यही त भन्दैछु अघिदेखि म आज 12 बजी सुतेँ होइन दिउँसो आज रिजल्ट हेर्दा आज रातभरि एक दिन पनि लागेन कि मलाई अनि 12 बजीतिर सुतेँ अघि भर्खर 10 बजीतिर उठेको
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
यहाँ त सिक्किमबाट नाइस यार
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. That is good pressure. Just how
सिक्किम कुन ठाउँ ओइ सिक्किममा घान्टुक भन्ने पनि छ हैन
Xavi Alonso. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good spread. And it's White. White got a long way forward to join the attack. Mbappe. Eze. Time and again they are repelled. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Passing nice and neat.
So,
Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
गान्तोक गान्तोक क्यापिटल हो उसको सिक्किमको आइडिया थिएन यार ए गान्तोक छ भन्ने थाहा थियो बट क्यापिटल भन्ने चाहिँ थाहा थिएन मलाई
Shoving
ठाउँ
it
कस्तो
on.
छ त्यो राम्रो छ
Bale.
सिनेरीहरू त्यो त्यो फेमस के को लागि छ त्यहाँ
Threads one
गान्तोक
in. Majweke.
तिमी पनि देखियो गान्तोकदेखि
He's
नै हो
found
कि
a way
कहाँदेखि हो
through.
तिमी
Cross in, looks like a good one. They've got a corner here.
कि सिक्किम र गान्तोक फरक फरक हो
Size really matters, and it's time
तिमीलाई
to
हल्लै
play the
आइडिया
matter
याद
now.
छैन गान्तोक चाहिँ मैले दह्रो सुने क्या
Deftly away. Rice. Looking here to chip it through. Cleared away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity
You
go
know.
up now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
He is through here. Deep cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And he's got his range
That's
wrong
it.
there.
फर्स्ट टाइम है स्वारेज र रोनाल्डोलाई सँगै खेलाउन लगाएको के गरौँ भनेपछि जर्ज आऊ दोस्त तिमी जर्जलाई खेलाने कि योलाई खेलाऊँ न हामी जोलालाई अनि त्यसपछि काका आऊ तिमी बिचमा कन्ट्रोल गर तिमी तिमी आऊ ल बवाल अब कसले रोक्न सक्छ अब हामीलाई
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Majweke. Lofted in. Tries to get it clear. Albertini is always looking to break lines. Oh, super ball.
डाइरेक्ट हान्नुपर्ने रहेछ कस्तो मैले हरकत गरेँ
It's a goal.
फेमस फर एमजी मार्क क्लिन इट्स युजुअल टाउन टाइप बोट हो बोट ओके
White. And that's it.
गान्तोक
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated.
आउनुपर्छ
by
रुखन
pace.
मलाई यो सेमिस्टर भ्यान हुन दियो अनि त्यसपछि त बिदा हुन्छ त्यो बेलामा म्यामले यस्तरी घुम्छु नि म नकल एड तिमीलाई म्यासेज फाल्छु होइन त्यहाँको बेला अनि बवाल घुम्नुपर्छ ल साथी गगन थापालाई कति दिन जानु पर्ला जस्तो छ त जाम न जाम. Yesterday Nepal is right now in 2080, yep. But here 26. Nepal is so developed. Bro, Nepal is futuristic right now. If you compare हुन्छ नि अरू देशभन्दा हाम्रो फ्युचरिस्टिक छ हेर हेर त तिमीहरू त्यो के अरे इङ्ग्लिस डेट 2026 भनेपछि हाम्रो कति 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 वर्षले 60 वर्षले 60 years apart. ए यार मलाई अर्को डिएमएफ चाहिएको छ यार इपिक चाहियो म किन भन्छु होइन सरजी हेर न सो टाइम लिने नै होइन कि यस्तै हुन्छ कस्तो दिमाग खराब यार My name is Sanjay Limbu. What's your my name? Prince Mugger. Prince Mugger. Prince Mugger Mugger. Prince. अब धेरै छैन अबको 5 वर्षपछि राजा बन्छ भेटा कहिले आउँछ हो खै यार कहिले हान्छ त्यो पनि ममाया भइसक्यो यार हान्छ बक्स टु बक्स आइदिन्छ फेरि आउँछ डिस्ट्रोयर आइदिन्छ दिमाग खराब यार डिप्लाइनमा आउनु नि डिप्लाइन भन्छ सरी एन्सर म्यानमा अब त कोइन कलेक्ट गर्नु पर्यो अनि म त सिधै त्यो डिएमएफलाई जानु पर्यो यार अब त तराको नलागिसक्यो भने एउटा हुन्छ नि एउटा राम्रो एन्सर म्यानमा डिएमएफ आएपछि यसो पैसा भन्ने कुरा कलेक्ट गर्नु पर्यो अब कोइन हुन्छ नि अब केमा जानुहुन्न होला हामी अब डाइरेक्ट हामी के अरे डिएमएफमा जानुपर्छ
Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
No, it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Aimed beyond the defence. Bale's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly.
Record पनि राम्रो छ युज गर्नु
Now that's well seen too.
त्यसले बल लास्ट मिस गर्छ क्या
Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Nepal clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to...
He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence.
जसले पैसा इन्भेस्ट गर्नु कति जति
Griezmann. And here's Messi. And it's hoisted clear.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's shifting through. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get...
अझ अगाडि लिनुपर्ने रहेछ
Nepal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work...
Tries a shot! It's a good... Gets his head up!
Ui! Casillas होइन कसले साह्रो भयो त
Adriano really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
फेन भन्दा पनि त्यो कोइन कलेक्ट गर्छु म 900 छ होइन अब यसलाई 1800 बनाने अनि त्यसपछि त्योमा चाहिँ हल्का थप्ने थपथाप गरेर 2000 जति गर्ने अनि त्यसपछि मस्तले स्पिन हान्नुपर्छ हामीले
He gets big. Oh, it's come off the upright. And that has been clubbed away. And it's messy. Oh, now here's an
You're in a
interesting
fitty.
matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
हमजा चौधरीले पेलेछ वेल्डम मलाई कति कन्सिल कति पर्छ सबैलाई हेर्नै पर्छ यार जुत्ता
Son Heung-min. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached.
बङ्गलादेश
Rather
स्टुडेन्ट
cancelled each other out in the
बङ्गलादेशी
first
हमजा
period.
चौधरी
Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's the shot! It's in!
My
Just
mistake.
the pick-me-up the
My
whole
mistake.
game needs. Well, how's that for a class finish?
लास्टको बल क्लियर गर्नु
That's
पर्ने
just
थियो
clever. He made the keeper
लास्टमा
think he was
खेलाउनु
going
थालेर
one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Iran have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Nepal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
जसले लिब्राको लागि कोइन्सेप गरेको अब त पिक्नै पर्दैन कति छ अहिले तिमी त कोइन ठ्याक्क धेरै त होइन 3500 3600 3000 to 4000 छ भनेपछि हान क्या कोइन्सेप गरेर
And here's
त्योभन्दा अझै बढी
Scotland.
राख्छु भने त झन् नाइस होइन
Oh, super ball.
तर मिनिमम त्यति भएको बेला हान क्या
And the shot!
वाउ
It's there!
यसले हानेको
2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Iran are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rooney. Messi. Mbappe. And he's in on the finish! Oh,
Nice.
it's hit the post!
1250 मात्रै छ अहिले ए सेभ गर मजाले सेभ गर भनेपछि मैले भने जस्तै 3000 4000 छ भनेपछि एउटा फिक्स पर्छ भनेर हान क्या अनि यतिकोमा त नहान पर्दैन सेभ गर कोइन कोइन भन्ने कुरा सेभ गर्नुपर्छ हेर
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nakata. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Iran can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
दौड जानेको हान्दै हानेन यार दौड जान्नु पर्यो
While someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for
डबल
sure.
टच पच्ची पच्ची
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Chance!
Oi, nice यार Thuram. Lovely comeback.
It's all square once more. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And it's Nakata. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Nice. यसको ल्याप कति भयो
Brings it to a close. So
ए भर्खर 1 वर्ष हुँदो रहेछ अनि मेरो पनि कहाँ अनि मेरो पनि स्क्वाड यो कति वर्ष हो
not enough on either side.
1 वर्ष 2 वर्ष त्यस्तै लगाएर बनेको हो नि त यो स्क्वाड पनि
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on,
अझै मेरो राम्रोसित अझै कम्प्लिट छैन मेरो यो सिबी नै छैन
overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too
मेरो
much.
सेन्टर ब्याकै छैन मसित
So just time for me to say thanks.
सेन्टर ब्याक एउटा राम्रो आएपछि मजाको हुन्छ क्या अब 1 घण्टा भएछ योलाई लास्ट गेम गरौँ है हामी म त त्यही किन यति छिटो हो भने एएमएफ र डिएमएफ होइन डिएमएफ त एउटा मलाई पनि चाहिएको छ यस्तो भनिदिन्छ फेरि एउटा बवाल प्लेयरहरू लिएर आइदिन्छन् फेरि जान मन लागिहाल्छ क्या तनाव त त्यहाँ पो छ त
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
For the ultimate model of consistency and...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Verification featured
And that
clear
really is
मात्रै छ
so impressive.
तिमी यस्तो भनेको
From the moment he got
त्यो
involved,
बाह्र
you
सय त्यो
hoped if he'd go all
थोरै
right,
कोइन
it's
हुँदाखेरि
earned
नहाने कि
that.
अलि कोइन सेपर होइन धेरै अनि त्यसपछि बल्ल हाने क्या
They
कोइन
have
स्पिन
what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving
पर्छ
that.
तिमीलाई भने
Certainly
अनि
gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And that's the end of that. It all started
हेर्न
well
फेरि
enough. Mbappe!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
सिएफ राम्रो छ फिनिसिङ राम्रो छ क्या यसको
He's shifting through the gears here. Now, what about this cross? And it's hoisted clear. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rooney. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bellingham. Zanetti. And he's had a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
That's a pretty loose pass. Played into space. Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. That's a
होइन नि यार
And now they can clear their lines.
Nepal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah,
आदर
also a lot
त्यस्तोहरू
of the
पास
forwards
कसरी
this
खेल्छन्
time
कि
are
मेरो त
saying you
जाँदिन
need
त
to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Messi on a strong run down the right. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That pass has been well intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe.
Nepal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Xavi Alonso. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Looking to play him in. And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Plays a sharp little ball here. Picked out, and a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good effort, and it is right
यस्तो
on
मान्छन्
the
यार
A very
रातितिर
combative, competitive
ओपोनेन्टहरू
half.
राम्रो
Just the
पर्छ हो
one
साथी
decisive
के
moment. It's been compelling stuff.
रातिखेर खराब यार राति भन्दा पनि अझै 3 बजीतिर 3-4 बजीतिर खेल न कस्तो कस्तो हान्छन् नालायकहरू के गर्छन् गोल हान्छन्
You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Nepal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's picked his way through. It's Adriano! That's another chance.
Nice one, Rooney. Oh, Rooney. बाह्र बजी आज कडा आउँछ हो साथी हुन्छ
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
He's being urged to shoot.
You know.
Chance, surely! It's a goal! A momentary lapse,
Pass,
mercilessly
pass,
exploited.
pass.
They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Cruyff! They want to be quick to recover this. And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one
यो
side.
टोनी एडम्सको पनि नयाँ कार्ड आउने छ होइन बाँकी यसको कार्डले पनि आगो लगान्छ जस्तो माने छु मैले
Crossing for a moment, but it is having a shot.
टोनी एडम्सको नयाँ कार्ड आएपछि अब कहिले आउँछ भन्ने कुरा हो
The
आउन त
movement
आउँछ
so
तर
precise,
कहिले आउँछ भन्ने
the
कुरा हो
finish sumptuous.
टाइम आएको त
Just when they thought they may
त्यही
be
भने
at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter.
It's Adriano! And it's there!
Adriano lovely
And they are cruising away.
oh Adriano
And extracted
lovely
the
Adriano
maximum punishment. And that's it.
जसले गेम लिभान्यो
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. आजले त्यो म चाहिँ गएको भोलि चाहिँ दिउँसो भन्दा पनि साँझतिर हानौँला नि अब